What's up guys, it's Imagine Sound here. Today, as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be telling you and teaching you how you can play Roma better in Rainbow Six. So I've been playing this a lot recently because of the free weekend, and I also bought it afterwards. I've had it in the past, but my brother took it to uni with him, so I haven't been able to play it. But yeah, I recently bought it again, and I've been playing Kavira and Pulse a lot on defense. So I'm going to be teaching you guys how to roam effectively and manage to play in ranked games and any other games, just how to play Roma properly. So as you can see in the background, this is like some of my roaming play. So what you're going to do first is you're going to reinforce the room, and that's like the first thing you got to do. Make sure you save one reinforcement just in case there is a ceiling, because as the roamer you want to be doing the ceiling. As you saw, I checked for a ceiling there because I couldn't remember if this room had one or not. So yeah, so I used both of my reinforcements because there's no ceiling needed. And then if there is a rook, you want to grab the rook armor. So if it gets to 20 seconds, run up to the rook and be like, yo, 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 like if you're in game chat, give me your armor, or just like run up to him, look at him in the face and be like, give me your fucking armor. And if he doesn't, just run off and find a spot where you can't get shot like I did here, and then get on the cams, on the outside cams, and see if you can spot the enemy team before they get deployed. So they'll get deployed and then you'll see them run in. If they do shoot the camera, make sure you know where they shot it from. So you want to try and learn camera placements when you're playing Siege anyway. So as you can see, I saw them here. I knew where they were coming from. This was on casual, so they weren't coming from different directions. They were all coming from the same place. So as you can see, I saw them and then they shot the camera. So I'd already marked them, I knew where they were, and I wanted to try and get the drop on them. So I came out here because I knew one of them would probably come up the stairs. And yeah, so you want to try and get on the cams and switch between them and make sure you try and find them. If you don't mark them, still you want to know where they are, so try and learn the camera placements. So if you don't know where they are, you can't find them and the camera's got shot out and you don't know where the cam locations are, you want to try and you want to try and sneak around and listen. So make sure you have good game volume, so you can sneak around and listen out for them, listen for breaches, listen for footsteps, and if you can't find them, then just sneak around until you do, basically, and then wait for someone to be killed on your team, because if someone dies on your team, they've basically given away their location. So if someone is killed, try and flank the way the opposite team would have gone if they had killed the player. So for example, on this map, say we were in the basement and the guy got killed near the stairs, then you're probably going to guess that they're on the stairs. And say I'm on the top floor here, and I know that they're probably on the stairs. I want to go down the stairs as quietly as possible. I'm using Kavira, so it'd be easier. But if you're using Pulse, then you obviously have a better location system. So yeah, so I want to go check the stairs, and I want to try and move as quietly as possible, get behind them, and then just glack them in the back of the head or whatever. So as you can see, I was using Pulse here. I knew where they were. This is like really, really bad aim. I missed pretty much every shot, but this was like when I first started playing Siege again after like, I don't know, 6 months. So yeah, these guys were recruits, so they were really, really trash. So it was really easy to kill them. But yeah, so some tips for when you're playing Roma are you always listen and don't get flanked. So you don't want to be in a position where you can get flanked. So you want to try and always be listening, have good game volume, get a good mic if you really want to get into Siege. Always be listening out, always using Kavira and Pulse for their abilities, because they are really, really helpful. They're the best roamers in my opinion. I don't think there really are many other good roamers compared to them. Yeah, you want to try, other than maybe no, Valkyrie can be a good roamer, but I wouldn't use her. I would rather use Kavira or Pulse. So yeah, when you're interrogating, if you're using Kavira, make sure no one else is around you so you can't get killed while you're interrogating, because you are very vulnerable when interrogating. As you see here, I interrogated him. I knew where both of them were, so I just went out and killed them both, and it was easy peasy because they weren't expecting it. I got the flank on them, and then my entire team thought they were still there even though I just killed them. So I was like, okay, the guys, they're dead. What are you doing? And then yeah, they killed the guy behind them. So remember to always use the cams. If you don't know where they are, just find a good position and look around on the inside cameras, the outside cameras. If they're still up, try and find them, try and get a location so that you can get the drop on them. Use Pulse to look through walls and onto the side of buildings or doorways to get a location. So if I was Pulse here, you could have looked out of the window to see if anyone was rappelling, or if anyone was at the doors that are on the second floor. You know, you want to just always use Pulse to try and find people before they breach in. So yeah, only interrogate with Kavira when the area is clear. I already said this, but yeah, you want to make sure you always make sure the area is clear, so you don't just get clapped while you're doing it. Like here, I knew she was the only one there, so I just stabbed her straight in the face. and then I knew where her mate was, went upstairs and killed him. Easy peasy. When the interrogation is active, try and get the drop on the enemy. As you see here, he didn't know I was coming. I think his game volume wasn't very high because he didn't know where he was going. I think he was probably a noob, but yeah, easily got him. Simple. So when you're last alive, this is a really big thing. If you're last alive as a roamer, you've got to be really, really careful because you're probably got low health, because you've got speed and more speed and less armor as a roamer. So you want to try and be really careful, try and flank or get back into the objective room, so that you can camp in there and it's harder for them to actually get the objective. So yeah, there are my tips for being a roamer in Rainbow Six Siege. Hopefully this helped you. I've only been playing for like 6 days, like getting back into it. I played it a lot in the past. I'm like level 56, I think. So yeah, I don't know everything. You know, I'm just giving you what I know from now, and I hope this does help you. I've been playing pretty well on ranked and everything. It's really helping me knowing all these things. I've just been learning them as I go. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if this did help you, and make sure to subscribe if you want to join this little group we have going. This was quite a funny clip here. The Hibana on the stairs was really trash. She missed every single shot almost. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
Where's the rest of
Friendly,
you?
last operator
Finding
standing.
your ally wasn't very challenging, but I found it.
4 remaining.